I caught worm-infested fish, and I tell you the truth. Can you eat fish full of parasites? We are offshore catching angry kingfish, toothy barracuda, and monster amberjacks. Let's get right to the first fish.
First fish.
Woo! There it goes. All right, doing my best. Turn his head and bring him up. We're gonna see what it is. This fish is coming to the surface. Could be a big manita or sailfish.
It's not jumping.
I'm just super thrilled and blessed to be out here, at least putting lines in the water, enjoying the ocean, and hopefully putting a fish or two in the boat. Oh, it's a sailfish.
Sailfish.
Knew it.
Sailfish.
All right. Ooh.
Yeah, really unusual to have a sail out here. We're in 259 feet of water.
Which is about 10 miles out.
We're gonna use the boat to control him, so I'm gonna speed up a little bit because he's getting ahead of the boat. We don't want that to happen because then if he gets ahead, then he goes around, and that's bad.
Woo! Finally!
Nice little jump.
Did a little jump for us there. Here's his head shaking. He's swimming right to the boat. They just turned his head.
Good.
We just got him a lot closer. With sailfish, they're more of a sport fish for us down here. So what we're gonna do is get him off the hook and let him go. There he is. It's a nice Atlantic sailfish. He's angry. Woo, woo, woo. Chill out, buddy. Woo!
Whoa, jumped in the boat.
There. Woo-wee. Gorgeous fish. It's a very pretty sailfish. They actually get a lot bigger than this, but you can see the purples and blues on this gorgeous fish. Whoa, he's not happy. Head shaking. They have a really sharp bill, so he can be, yes, baby.
There he comes.
So he could be fraying that line, but I'm gonna grab him right now. All right, you have to walk back so you can leave. Come on, oh, you broke.
All right, good, 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 good.
He
He
broke.
That was fine. Whew.
All right, nice work.
All
Get
right.
on another one. Woo.
All right, that's perfect release.
Perfect.
We don't keep those fish anyway, so that saved us some time to go catch a real fish we can eat.
Exactly.
All right, Sizzle's hooked up.
I think. Just trying to get him off the bottom initially.
She got a big one on. Probably a big AJ, we're gonna see. Just grab him by his lip. Come on.
Oh, look at that fish, guys. Great way to start the day with the first fish in the boat that just pound for pound freaking kicked my butt. Woo! Gorgeous fish, and that's gonna be a greater amberjack, and that's gonna be a keeper all day long. Beautiful fish and delicious to eat. Heck yeah!
Nice job, Darcizzle.
Thank you.
That was on Push Button Hill. You can see here on my low range depth finder and my Seymour maps. We're in about 268, and with that new Seymour mapping we have, you can really see some great depth and contours on that Push Button Hill, which is out of Stewart, about 10 miles. We're gonna head in a little bit. We're not getting any other bites. We don't need any more AJs after that, obviously. So we're gonna try for some stuff a little bit shallower. Moved around a couple spots. Current's been ripping, which is bad for bottom fishing. Gotta find it just right. Come on. Where the fuck is it? Oh my gosh.
There's another one.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at them all.
Yeah.
Watch the shark. Watch the shark.
Banded rudderfish. 14 to 22 they gotta be, right, Sizzle?
Correct. 21 to the 4th.
Nice. Perfect. We'll take it.
All right.
If you guys didn't know, that's like the best sushi ever.
There he is. Now he's hooked.
That looks like a fish, Sizzle.
I hope it's a good fish. That was
I hope
just
it's any
the
fish.
weirdest bite.
Crank 'em, crank 'em, crank 'em.
Okay, now I'm just cranking because I'm getting line. You don't need a pump if you're getting line. Woo! Color. Fish coming up. We're gonna leader the rest of it.
It's a mutton.
It's a mutton. All right.
He's gonna be close, Sizzle.
Gonna be closest. I had a feeling it was a smaller mutton just the way he was eating. But
He might keep.
mutton is a mutton.
Mutton's a mutton. Failed to mention before, but this video is brought to you by HAIRCLUB.
Yes.
You might have noticed our shirts and
Oh
hats.
crap.
Let's measure him up and get him back in the water, Sizzle.
Yes.
He's not big enough.
I don't think he's big enough.
18 and a half for sure.
Can we keep him?
Yeah, he's legal.
Another keeper fish in the boat for me. a mutton snapper. Beautiful fish. They all eat exactly the same amount of fork, so I don't really care. I'm very happy. And like Brian said, Hair Club, the link will be information down below. But for men and women alike, hair or no hair, they can help you. So check it out down below, and let's get this guy in the box and get on some more fish here. Yay, I got a mutton.
30 pound, last fish down to 30 pound. It's coming on, nice guy. Come on, Sizzle, come on, come on.
Take this.
No, come on, grab it.
No, take this. And we got another banded rudderfish. Nice job. You whooped his butt quickly though.
I did though.
You did a good job.
Nice job. Yeah, we had tried a bunch of spots, and the current, like I said before, I think current has been ripping. Unusual for Stuart because we had an east wind that's going to push the Gulf Stream closer to shore, which is going to bring dolphin and stuff closer to shore. But it's also going to bring the current closer to shore for your bottom fishing. Mess it up a little bit.
Flatline just got smoked. What you got? What you got?
Could be a banded rudderfish.
Easily. It could be like anything, because like this time of the year,
Whoa.
spring, whoa, it's taking off. It could be a kingfish, just all kinds of awesome species. Whoa, it's going straight down now. I might have to clear this. We have all kinds of awesome species in our waters, from huge mahi migrating, cobia, mutton snappers are spawning, mangrove snappers are spawning, all kinds of awesome things, and I'm just so blessed. And of course excited to be out here. I am clearing my bottom rod so Brian can pump this fish in. Ooh,
Sure.
kingfish, barracuda. Big old barracuda right there. That's a great tarpon bait. Oh my God, I just missed.
Great job.
And I got it wrapped. We got him.
Oh, whoa, that's a lunker.
Yeah, it is. Big old stinky barracuda on the boat. Another species. This is a dream fish for a lot of people to catch right here.
Yeah, a lot of guys will get that mounted. Ooh, all right, guys, like I always tell you, put a flat line out. Just lazy flat line out there on mono, circle hook.
Yep. Look at that beast. There are new regulations for barracuda, but you're allowed to keep one over 32 inches, I believe?
36.
36. So this is our one fish over 36. I would recommend not eating this fish.
Yeah, he's too big. Yeah, we're gonna use him for bait for other fish, so awesome, but he's too big, he doesn't have too much tegatera in him. to eat.
Yes. That's
Okay.
the number one concern with these big barracudas, and people ask us all the time.
Woo.
Okay.
Sizzle.
He did not want to cooperate. He just got slapped. All right, you might
Nice.
flip again. So yes, he can easily contain too many high traces of Signatera in his meat because he's so big and been living a very long time. But I've grown up eating small ones. They are delicious, like small ones, you know, between 18, 25 inches long.
And we caught that Darcy sponsored by Okuma. So that was the Okuma Azores blue reel and the new series for tarpon, the Silver Slayer. So, and it's been really working out great for us. We really like the combo. All right, guys, now, got some nice fish there actually.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, it was good. We got some good fish. We were here for a little bit. We're gonna go try another spot. And Darcy just noticed that his little trick for old timers is when you grab your, this is exaggerated size just for demonstration purposes, but when your weight comes off the bottom, grab your weight and see how cold it is. That could give you some information. It's not that accurate, of course, but if it's ridiculously cold down there and a different temperature up top, you know, that means there's something weird going on downstairs. And you know, down there's a totally different temperature. So that's one kind of little way the old school guys check the conditions on the bottom.
Yes. Flat line. The drag is light, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it's a king.
It does look like a little king.
Yeah. All right, so once again, we hooked a toothy critter. Yeah, it's a nice
Oh my,
kingfish.
is it?
Yeah. Hooked another toothy critter, and so far he is still on our line. No wire, just the circle hook. And that's a nice kingfish. Nice job, Brian. Woo! Another species. You're just crushing fish. This is epic. There we go. Fish. So that's a salt.
Whoa, there goes my
Oh,
net! Use the gaff! Use the gaff!
no! Quickly, quickly, quickly!
Yeah, sizzle!
Brian,
Sizzle!
quickly! Hook it! You ding kingfish!
Me!
That was not worth it for the kingfish to lose that. Holy crap. Dude, did you see that? How fast that current is? That thing was almost gone. Woo! No more
Whoa!
things
He's
on the
coming
boat.
after my feet.
Get him away! Get him away!
Oh, now he's biting your jacket. That thing is a savage.
Dude, we blinded him quickly.
That is like the most savage kingfish I've ever witnessed.
Holy smokes! Oh, I'm wrapped on the GoPro. Okay.
This thing is causing trouble.
See, you just never know. You gotta have your lines out at all times because you just never know what's gonna bite it. That was wild.
I see that fish. I gaffed him right in the belly, of course, like a good pudding should. And then he flipped the thing out, and then he went after my shoe. Yeah, I know. You guys can't be wearing flip-flops out
He
here.
was very
like
mad.
Fishing,
he was
so
very
you gotta wear
mad
boots.
at you
Yeah, he's mad. And
for gaffing him in the belly.
And then he attacked Darcy's jacket. That was funny.
Pulling this big old amberjack out of the Hair Club cooler, and it's a gorgeous morning. It's actually the next day, and we are right here at the famous Boynton Beach Inlet, and we're gonna fillet up this gorgeous greater amberjack. Let's get it pulled up and head over there. All right, we got a nice fillet table right here. This is actually even better than my house. This thing's awesome. Get them cleaned up, and we're gonna fillet them up.
Oh my Lord.
Film that shit.
I'm filming.
That's cool. Let me get my phone. That was the coolest thing ever. I just happened to look down and see those monster manatees. And Brian just said that he thinks they heard the water. So I'm just running the water again real quick to see if we can get them to come up again. That was really cool. Whole bunch of bait right here on the wall. Well, we're gonna be attracting them here real soon because we're gonna get some fish guts in the water. So let's go ahead and do this.
I don't think manatees like fish guts.
Why'd they come?
Because they want the fresh water. They want to drink it or play with it or whatever. They love that.
Good, cool. All right, so let's dive right into this greater amberjack. Got my 2 Smith knives today. We got a 7 and a 9, so that way I've got an assortment of what I need to do in order to get this fish filleted. And we're just gonna dive right into it. So it's a gorgeous morning over here. Beautiful breeze. It's just a perfect spot to fillet fish this morning. And we're gonna be hooking up our friends and family with all this fish. But I'm really curious to see if this amberjack actually has worms, which this fish is known for. We're gonna find out right now, just going down the back, pop through the tail, and wait till you see these loins. We bled this fish out, so it's gonna be nice and beautiful. And I'm just filleting it like any other fish, nothing too crazy. I like to turn him up on his side a little bit so I can get around those bones easier.
Morning. Thank you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's an amberjack.
Oh, an amberjack.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
An amberjack.
Okay, that's a bit. I've caught some amber. Oh,
Yeah, so they have worms, and yes, you can definitely eat them. But you know, an amberjack are known to have worms, but they're great smoked. They're great on the grill.
Okay.
It's a nice firm meat, but it's delicious. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, you see that? Have a good day. So we're educating the locals here too. They just asked me a couple questions about this beautiful greater amberjack. So usually they are known for worms, like I just told you, and sure enough, we've got a whole bunch of worms swimming and crawling in our dinner fish, and it's really in that tail section. It's a tapeworm. It's a type of tapeworm. They're known as spaghetti worms. That's what a lot of people call them. But again, it's a form of a tapeworm. You can see right there how nasty that looks. You can see them just embedded in the muscle of this fish. It really is kind of quite gross. I don't like the idea of eating, oh, here come the pelicans. I don't like the idea of eating the worms, but believe it or not, worms are actually a good sign in a fish. It tells you that the water is healthy in the area where the fish lives, and there's high salinity content there, so it's good, but also they don't affect humans at all. You could eat them alive, you can eat them cooked. They don't taste like anything. I'm pretty confident. I have eaten these worms over the years. A lot of fish have parasites, believe it or not. So do not be alarmed. They're not gonna affect you. They really only just affect the fish.
Right, now we've seen, like you said, we've seen parasites in almost every fish. Like even mahi sometimes has bad parasites.
Yeah, mahis had parasites on their fins, on their dorsal fins, on the outside. Also on the inside, I've seen actual parasites. So unfortunately, it's a common thing in the saltwater world. Fish have parasites.
Right, and of course, like grouper will have a lot of them too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do now is basically I can quarter the fillets out, or I can skin it all the way down. What I'm going to do is do something a little different. I'm gonna make a cut right down the middle here, and then we're just gonna be taking my shorter knife actually and just getting it off the meat, turning it down on its side, and going like this. This is a really nice table. You need to get me this table for the house.
Uh-oh. It's not a little jiggly like that rusted
No.
table at home?
No, it's not. So we just took it off just like that. All right, flip it around. We left a lot of that red meat right on
Now, what do you do about those
thing
worms?
there. For the worms, you can see, well,
You're not gonna make Puddin eat those, are you?
I would make you eat it right now. No, just kidding. You know, I'm gonna go around the worms as much as I possibly can. I'm more than likely not gonna get them all out just because, again, they're infested in the muscle of this fish and that's where they live. So I'm gonna cut out as much as I possibly can and then just hope that we're not eating the worms. But again, they're tasteless, they're odorless. If you eat them, it's okay, you're gonna live.
What would your dad say about the worms?
It'll put hair on your chest. That's what he would totally say. And yeah, you wouldn't care. You would eat bugs all the time and anything, and you just say put hair on your chest. All right, that's how
These
it's done.
Floridians.
What?
Crazy. I mean, that meat does look good. I can't say it doesn't.
It looks delicious, especially when you bleed it. Amberjack is a really delicious fish. Their species almost got wiped out, I would say, I'm not exactly sure, but 20, 30 years ago, before they put regulations in place, because it's a really, really tasty fish. They're great smoked. Again, they're great on the grill. They're great a lot of different ways. You can see that we left most of that bones and the bloodline right on the meat there. And that's all ready to go. And those fillets are done. So here we go. Let's see if we can cut some of these worms out. Ew, now you can really see it. That's all tapeworms. Just embedded in the tail meat. See if we can get a long string out. Long tapeworm. Oh, these are gross.
All right, so we're just gonna cut around that.
Yes, that whole entire section I'm gonna toss. It's just tail meat anyways. You can see it's on the back side and it just went all the way through.
You can give them to that pelican right there.
All right, I'm gonna throw it far away because now now you just told them we have food.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, so don't, whatever you want.
I'll wait.
Wait till the
We'll
end.
feed him at the end.
Yeah.
I'll leave a pile here.
Isn't it the end right now, though?
That's
I mean,
true.
I'm just saying.
Well, I have the other side of the fish to do.
Oh,
All right.
we'll do that after. We're not gonna do it on camera.
See, guys, I fed the pelican, okay? Even though they're not my favorite bird. We need to get the rest of this fish trimmed up, going into bags, and then we're gonna meet you guys back at the house for the cooking with pudding portion of this video.
What's up, guys? Thanks, Darcizzle, for cleaning that fish. That was so much fun down at the inlet.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and welcome to another edition of Cooking with Puddin Barbecue Edition. And before I jump into this, make sure to check out HAIRCLUB for Darcizzle. It's one of our biggest sponsors. Oh,
Yes.
my crummy neighbor's dog might bark. But all I did today, guys, Amberjack is, you can make dip out of it, but, Puddin's on a diet, so we don't want to make any dip. And you can do all kinds of great stuff. You can put it on salad. Really, you can cook it just like any other fish.
Yeah.
I like to easily marinate it in either Italian dressing.
Yeah,
Or-
it's a really firm, mild tasting fish.
Yeah, it's great. You can do a ton of stuff with it. But anyway, I like I always do, I cut it into portions or sizes so it cooks evenly.
Yes.
And just marinate it with Italian dressing or barbecue sauce. We did barbecue sauce today. Real quick on the barbecue.
It's done.
And it's done. And we're just gonna have a quick lunch today.
Yes. Nice and easy and healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
Got the-
I tried to cut as many of the worms out as I possibly could, or tapeworms, spaghetti worms, whatever you want to call them. But I'm sure we're going to be eating some today. So
You take the fork.
that's your fork. It's your baby fork.
Oh, that's my baby fork. Here's
I
your
have
big,
my baby fork.
I like little baby forks and baby spoons.
Yeah,
Like
he
it,
eats like a baby.
cause I'm fat like a little baby. I get the same proportions.
But once worms are cooked too, like you can't even see it in the meat. Like
It's flavor.
it doesn't bother you. Yeah, exactly. Puts hair on your chest. It's too hot. And barbecue sauce gave it a nice sweet flavor.
Yeah.
So we are gonna get the rest off the barbecue and finish it up while it's all hot. But thank you guys so much for joining us and watching this video. Everything we talked about down below. And until, it just went on the floor. And until our next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching. 10-second rule.
Whew.